You know, Thomas Jefferson really doesn't matter today as an individual because that was 200 years ago. What does matter is the principles that he introduced into America. And because he introduced those principles, they're in his writings, they're in the Declaration of Independence. That's why Jefferson matters, because of what he brought to us in the way of teachings. You know, as far as history stuff, he's just an individual. But the lessons he delivered for us are timeless. And that's the cool thing, because I hit a lot of professors and other folks say, oh, 200 years ago, the founding fathers were riding horses. We don't do that today. They didn't know what the internet was. That's all over and done with. No, that's not true, because I happen to be a scuba diver. The reason I scuba dive is because 400 years ago, Robert Boyle came up with Boyle's laws. And because of that, we use his principles to still scuba dive today. I'm a pilot. I fly a plane. I do that because 400 years ago, Newton came up with the laws of motion, particularly the second law of motion is what allows pilots to do what we do. So we take things that are hundreds of years old every day, but because they're principles, they still work today. That's the way Jefferson is. He delivered us some principles that are timeless. They'll work today. They'll work 200 years from now. They'll work 1,000 years from now. And that's why Jefferson's important, because he's the mouthpiece for those principles. It's not that Jefferson by himself is that significant. It's what he articulated and gave us that makes a difference.